downtown L.A. in Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Jankowski, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Popped him up. Grandal has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Just underway here in Southern California. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres 0, Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Clayton Richard is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Digging in, Chris Taylor having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it. And the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eduardo Nunez.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Striding in, Corey Spangenberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood, just a 1 for 9. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. In there, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Margot looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 26 for him on the season, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Batting seventh. Second
Into the box,
baseman,
Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe.
He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting
So
eighth.
here's how the San Diego
Left
Padres
fielder,
are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In his career, Peterson possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he'll take a look at ball one. Peterson, the runner at second with one away. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
In now, Brega Calera, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with two gone.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with two outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up, up, up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Justin Turner is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Runners at the corners, two men out. The 1-1. is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming, here it is. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. So digging in now, Luis Torrens, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Clayton Richard. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 0-1 the count. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Popped him up. Turner is under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Jankowski's there for it. 1 down. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Boy, good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Three and 0 now. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Smoke toward third. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Perella sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, pitcher, Alex Wood.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Hosmer in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. To first, Hosmer has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in now, Jose Perella. Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Two balls and two strikes now. Jankowski on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Valera is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Two takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and one error for the Padres so far. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Forsythe has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Margot patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Breivik Valera.
Ready once again, Breivik Valera. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count still full, 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Center fielder number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second of the game. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe.
Forsythe.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Line drive to center field. Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and the lead is now 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Luis Torrens. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Chase Headley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Chase Headley.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Headley stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jose Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Jose Baez.
Digging in once again, Alex Wood. Getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-1, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now. Breivik Valera. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Baez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense.
And the second runner will stop at 3rd, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance, Justin Turner, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out. And he might have thought about it at 3rd, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Kemp. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. From the stretch. Nope. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And there's ball two now. Valera is off at first with two away. Popped high in the air. Nunez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Jankowski. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the seventh. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the seventh inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Stepping in now, Jose Pirela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Bellinger. One out.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
No balls and a strike to count. And 2, here it is. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Runners on first with one down. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and force the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez as he sends it on the ground to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Padres leave one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Cody Bellinger will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is a fastball that catches the bottom of the strike zone. The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Spangenberg. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Alex Wood.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Wood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. For the current campaign, Utley is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. One down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis. Career line against Daniel Hudson, batting at an even .400. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first in time, one away.
First baseman number 33, Breivik Valera.
Next up for Los Angeles, Breivik Valera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
The pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Hosmer on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're still in control, 7-0. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one. Eric Goodell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready now, Luis Torrens starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
I got the count 0-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ball game with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. Carlos Suarez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Carlos Suarez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 287 the average coming in. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Wood earned his 9th win of the year as he finished his 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.